Welcome to the Ark Survival Evolved Top 100 Day videos. With so many creators across the world uploading hundreds, if not thousands of Ark related videos daily, it is hard to decide who's the true GOAT. Well, today I get to tell you that, at least when it comes to the 100 Day video challenge. And what better map to start it on than where it all began, the island. The island is a large landmass with several smaller islands surrounding the central island, complete with its own snow biome and a treacherous ocean. Multiple small cave networks to collect those much needed artifacts that are all required to fight all of the bosses on the map and hopefully ascend at the end that will earn your character an additional 15 levels. Home to the Broodmother, the Megapithecus, and the notorious fire-breathing dragon, it has come as no surprise that this map is famous for 100 Day videos. So let's get on into the list, shall we? First up we have iLegend. With his unique take on taming all the creatures on the map, he secures the 10th spot. Next up, Oculus Wilkes comes in with over 220,000 views. In at number 8 we have Star, banking just below the 400k mark, an amazing effort. Aaron Aztec takes the 7th spot, getting close to that 500,000 on his 200 day. Granty then comes in with his 200 day as well, getting close to 650,000. Aaron Aztec then seals the deal at number 5 with his first part of 100 days. Chromata comes in with his extravaganza, just shy of 1 million views. Our third place goes to Granty, securing 1 million views in his first 100 days on the map. Zany Zebra comes in at second with 2.3 million views, the legend that brought this trend to Ark. But who dethroned him? Well, it was Syntac. Congratulations on 6.3 million views in 2 months and joining the 100 Day trend. These are the reigning champs of the island map. Will they ever be dethroned? Well, we'll have to wait and see, but for now, let's head on to the next map. Next up we have the Center, a massive island surrounded by tiny little islands, complete with luscious forest, ruins, some mountains, impressive waterfalls, and probably the most iconic of it all is the massive floating island located right in the center, as well as a whole second world located below the map, and some amazing PvP and PvE locations. The most disappointing part was, despite the amazing new arena, we saw the return of the island bosses. So time to get into the list of the 100 Day Center videos. And since there's not a lot, it will only be a top 3. So coming in our third position we have JX, getting just above 20k views. In at number 2 we have Cams25, a fellow South African with close to 300k. And now time for that number 1 spot. We have TDS the Tree that had joined this trend shortly after Zany Zebra, truly bringing it to life with his 4.4 million views on the video. These are the reigning champs of the center. Will they ever be dethroned? Well, we're gonna have to wait and find out and see what the future holds. But for now we go off to Scorched Earth. This treacherous desert is home to heat waves, sandstorms, and where water is a true commodity. This was also the first time we were introduced to wyverns in a trench where we had to collect eggs to get hold of these bad boys, as well as an all new mythical boss known as the Manticore. Scorched Earth definitely being a challenge, and we have some amazing 100 Day videos, so let's head on into our list. In at number 10, Color Kissy comes with 25,000 views in 4 months. In at number 9, Complete Games, completing the challenge in less than 100 days. In at number 8, we see the return of Oculus Wilkes, getting just shy of the 100k mark on his part 2. 7, we have Berno Guinness coming in just below 100k views, gathered in a month. And at number 6, Ice Sizen, who's made quite a bit of 100 days, cracking just below the 200k mark. Chromata makes a return at the 5th spot with just under 300k. And Cams25 also returns to the list, cracking just above 300k. In at our bronze position, Oculus Wilkes takes it with the first part of his 100 Day series. And second goes to Granty, one of his earlier videos, but still did amazing, just below the 500,000 mark. But who will take that very first place? Why, Zany Zebra returns, securing the crown on Scorched Earth. These are the legends that's retaining the titles on the Scorched Earth map. Will they ever be passed? Well, we'll have to wait and see. But for now, off to the next one. We now move over to the map called Ragnarok, a true all-rounder of the previous ones, as it brought together the desert, the snow biome, as well as the jungle biome all into one mix, introducing new wyvern variants such as the lightning and the poison, with not one but 2 locations to get eggs, stacked with hidden little Viking treasure locations or Easter eggs, as well as the opportunity to fight both the manticore and the fire-breathing dragon in a special new arena. Truly the challenge of worthy survivors. Now, let's get on into the list of the top 100-day videos for the map. Coming in at number 5, we have mediocre montages, cracking just above 36k views. In at number 4, we have Aramis Games, cracking just below the 150k mark. We see another return of Prometa taking the 3rd position with his extravaganza. And yours truly makes the list in at number 2, just shy of the King title. So, who has dethroned me for this map? Well, it was Vino, definitely causing the crowd to be somewhat happy and unhappy, as I was hoping I would take it. But Vino, I'm a month behind, so I'm definitely coming for the title. But now, off to the next one. We now move to Abarration. Definitely move away from the normal dinosaurs, having a green zone, a blue zone, as well as a radiation pink zone. With treacherous conditions, we also got some brand new creatures possessing cloaking abilities, as well as the ability to grab you and impregnate you, a scorching hot surface that can kill you on impact, and a brand new boss known as Rockwell, an octopus-like monstrosity, definitely a challenge to kill. So let's move on into our list of the top 100-day videos. In at 10 we have On Fire, surprisingly who did this on console. At number 9, Burner Guinness returns with quite a recent video. In at number 8 we have Asian guy doing the 100-day challenge. At number 7, Ochilles Wilkes returns with a somewhat recent video as well, just below 70k. And at number 6, yours truly, just below 100k, which is a monstrosity, you guys should go check it out. Mr. Rums comes in at number 5, just slightly ahead of me, so you gotta watch your back. And at number 4, we have Isizen with yet another return, cracking just above 130k. Our 3rd position goes to Cams25 with another return of his videos. In at number 2, we have Six Shadows stepping away from PvP to try the challenge. And now for our king, the crowning victor, Zany Zebra, the legend returns with 3.3 million views in just over 6 months. So these are your standing legends for the Abarration map. Will they be dethroned? We'll have to wait and see, but for now, off to the next one. Next up, we dive into Extinction. What's left of Earth after some global destruction. This map comes with its own snow biome, as well as a separate desert biome, separated by wastelands. Next up, you have the Sunken Forest, and the implementation of orbital supply drops. This map has 3 world-like bosses, the Ice Titan, the Desert Titan, and my personal favorite, the Forest Titan. Now, I'm not going to be showing King Titan because I want to leave that for a surprise for myself, as I'm currently busy with my own 100 days on this map, so be sure to look out for mine. In at number 5 we have OJV cracking 56k on his part 1. In at number 4 we have Chaotic Gaming in his crazy attempt to take on all 3 variants of King Titan. Next up we have Isizen returning to the list and securing the 3rd position. Next up we have Ark Solo with her take on the 100-day challenge, just shy of 200,000. So who's gonna take that number 1 spot? Well, Mr. Rumstead, so congratulations on getting 400,000 views in a little over 5 months. But can you hold this title, as both myself and iLegend are dropping 100-day videos on Extinction very soon. So let's move on to the next one. We journey to Valguero. This massive map hosts a healthy balance between land and water mass, with a massive snow biome complete with ice wyverns, and a very sought after PvP location known as the Oil Cave, where you get the chance to face off not against one, not two, but 3 bosses. Now, since there's not a lot of 100-day videos out there on this map, let's hop on into the list. First up, we have Nuclear Mikey taking the challenge on Primitive Plus, which is something I actually haven't seen done before. Chrometer then comes in at number 2 with his twisted 100 days. And sealing the deal, becoming the king of Valguero, we have the return of Vino, banking just under 300k, which also earns him his second crown. So these are the leaders of Valguero. Can they be dethroned? Well, again, we'll have to see. Off to the next. We now journey to Crystal Isles, a new tropical island with interesting redwoods, floating islands, some weird floating balls, and all the bees that you could ever need, as well as a griffin trench and an interesting new wyvern variant, and having a crystal wyvern boss that hatches babies while you fight her. So let's hop on into the list. Coming in at number 5, we have mediocre montages with a return again of 30k views. In at number 4, we have Hearts with his part 2 of the Crystal Isles series. Number 3, Hearts takes a spot as well with his part 1, just under 100k. In at number 2, we have Leo cracking in 400,000 views in 5 months. And now, time for the Crystal Isles King, none other than Icesizen, for pulling in close to 900,000 views in just 1 month from upload. So very well done on all these legends, but will you remain there? We'll have to see. Off to the next. Next up, we enter the world called Genesis with our companion HLNA that sells us items in store, complete with different biomes such as the bog biome, the icy cold Arctic biome, a scorching hot lava biome complete with eruptions, an ocean biome, as well as a lunar biome with some amazing space-like structures floating in the distance, and the ability to travel between these worlds talking to your companion. But now let's head on into our list. In at number 3 we have Blur with his amazing underwater experience for 100 days. In at number 2 we have the return of Icesizen with quite a recent upload, definitely chasing that number 1 spot. But for now the crown goes to Chaotic Gaming. Very well done on that close to 500,000 mark that I'm sure you're gonna reach in no time. These are the legends of the Genesis 1 simulation. Now, let's head off to Genesis Part 2. We find ourselves aboard a massive spacecraft that houses 2 different biomes that I like to call the Eden biome as well as the Rockwell biome, a truly corrupted zone, with the ability to travel between the biomes where we are met with some interesting meteorites that switches resources on the time the ship jumps. We also have to take on Rockwell yet again before he consumes the entire ship. So let's head on and see which creators have defeated this map in 100 days. In at number 3 we have Mango Ride. I haven't really seen more videos of him yet, so I'll have to check it out. In at number 2 we have iLegend returning with his Taming series, just over 200,000 views. But the crown for the Genesis Part 2 belongs to Jahita Law, securing 400,000 views on the map, but definitely some potential for some more videos. Now off to the next. Enter the Lost Island, one of the most recent maps, a luscious jungle complete with desert, snow, a magmasaur nest and wyvern trench, as well as the ability to fight a monkey. It's definitely an all-around map and very popular for 100 days. In at number 10 we have Color Kissy returning with close to 26,000 views in a recent upload. Loaded Crisis definitely wins the longest ever 100-day video. In at number 8 Teacher's Game 2 comes with his first ever attempt at the 100 days. In at number 7 we see the return of Six Shadows, still stepping away from PvP. It's Twonk with the very first upload we saw on Lost Island, over 100k. And yours truly takes in the spot at number 5 with 111,000. In at number 4, the fellow South African steals my spot, so I'm pretty okay with that. In at number 3, Ikuji does his first attempt at vanilla 100-day videos. Number 2 we have TDS the Tree, re-entering from a long break of making videos, and our crowning victor for Lost Island is no other than Granty, with an amazing video ending just short of 1 million views, which I'm sure it's gonna reach shortly. These are the legends of the Lost Island. Now, time for a very special category as we move on to modded Ark. By far one of the hardest categories to break into. Now, since I don't know a lot about mods, I stole some footage from the intro from natural causes, so buddy, please don't give me a copyright strike. But home to so many different mythical creatures, modded maps, and a lot of interesting things, it definitely gives you the ability to create a very unique 100-day video, which is some of these that we'll see coming up next. In at number 10, we have Z-Files, getting close to 500,000 views in a very recent upload. Ikuji takes the number 9 spot with his modded Abarration. Ikuji also takes the number 8 spot with his 200-day series on the island. Natural Causes comes in with his Jurassic Ark series. In at number 6, Granty takes an attempt at modded Ark and does pretty amazing doing so. Ikuji steals yet another one as he fights off hordes of zombies. Z-Files comes in at number 4 with 1.3 million views. Our bronze position goes to Natural Causes on his Primal Fear, a recent upload. Natural Causes also takes the second spot when he takes on The Hunted, a very awesome video. But who takes that number 1 spot? The crown goes to Ikuji with his 100-day series on the deserted island with modded creatures. These are the reigning champs of the modded series. Definitely some very hard competition out there, so well done to you all. So now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the final top 5, as I take the consolidated views of all their 100-day videos. Coming in at number 5, we have Natural Causes, raking in 3.7 million views in his 4 videos. Granty takes it at number 4, stacking up over 4 million views in his 5 videos. Ikuji takes it at number 3, reaching just shy of the 5 million mark. Syntag blows us away with 6.3 million on just one video. But who retains the main GOAT title? Why, Zanny Zebra? Of course he had to take it, coming in with 10.4 million views between his 3 videos. Now, all of this data was collected on 16 Feb 2022, and if you would like to see something like this again, be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I really hope you enjoyed the edition of the top 100 100-day videos.